Sōru Ītā is a manga written and illustrated by Atsushi Ōkubo. Set at the Weapon Meister Academy, the series revolves around 3 teams, each consisting of a Weapon Meister and weapon that can transform into a humanoid. Trying to make the latter a death scythe, and thus fit for use by the Academy's headmaster Shinigami, the personification of death, they must collect the souls of 99 evil humans and 1 witch, in that order. Otherwise, they will have to start all over again. The manga is published by Square Enix and was first released as 3 separate one-shots serialized in 2 Gangan-powered special editions and 1 Gangan Wing in 2003. The manga started regular serialization in Square Enix's monthly Shonen Gangan manga magazine from May 12, 2004 to August 12, 2013. The manga has been licensed for distribution in North America by Yen Press. The English-translated version of Sōru Ītā is serialized in Yen Press Yen Plus Manga Anthology magazine starting in July 2008, and the first manga volume was released in October 2009. Another manga series which runs alongside the main series, titled Sōru Ītā Not, began serialization in monthly Shonen Gangan on January 12, 2011. A single drama CD was produced on August 31, 2005 which came bundled with an art book. A 51-episode anime adaptation produced by Bones aired on TV Tokyo in Japan from April 2008 to March 2009. Funimation licensed the anime series for North American distribution. An action-adventure video game by Square Enix for the Wii was released in September 2008. And an action video game for the Nintendo DS was released in October 2008. Another action game was released in January 2009 on the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation Portable. Plot: Sōru Ītā is set at Weapon Meister Academy DWMA for short located in the fictional Death City in Nevada, United States. The school is run by Shinigami, also known as Death, as a training facility for humans with the ability to transform into weapons, as well as the wielders of those weapons, called Meisters. Attending this school are Meister Maka Alban and her scythe partner Sōru Ītā. Assassin Black Star and his partner Tsubakine Katsukaza, who can turn into a variety of different weapons such as a Kizurigama, Shuriken, and Ninjata. And Shinigami's son Death the Kid and his pistol partners Liz and Patty Thompson. The goal of the school's Meister students is to have their weapons defeat and absorb the souls of 99 evil humans and 1 witch, which will dramatically increase the power of the given weapon and turn them into death scythes, weapons capable of being used by Shinigami. Shortly after the start of Sōru Ītā, Maka and Sōru Ītā face off against the witch Medusa, who forces her child Krona, Meister of the demon sword Ragnarok, to collect non-evil human souls and begin the journey to transform into a Kishin, an evil god. Medusa and her cohorts attack DWMA with the intention of reviving Asura, the first Kishin who nearly plunged the entire world into madness before being sealed beneath DWMA by Shinigami. Despite the combined efforts of Maka, Black Star, and Death the Kid, Medusa's group successfully revives Asura, who leaves to spread chaos around the world after a brief battle with Shinigami. However, Medusa is seemingly killed by Meister and DWMA teacher Frankenstein in the process, while Krona surrenders to the DWMA and goes on to enroll there and befriend Maka. As a result of Asura's spreading madness, Medusa's older sister Arachne comes out of hiding after 800 years. Arachne reforms her organization Arachnophobia, which poses itself as a serious threat to DWMA. Shinigami calls in death scythes from around the world to aid in the fight against arachnophobia. During this time, Medusa reappears with her soul in the body of a young girl, and forms a truce with DWMA so they can annihilate the threat of arachnophobia together. The DWMA students and Medusa's entourage infiltrate Arachnophobia's headquarters where Maka defeats Arachne, only for Medusa to betray DWMA, possess Arachne's body, and brainwash Krona into rejoining her. Meanwhile, Death the Kid is captured by Noah, an artificial construct created from the Book of Ibon's tables of contents. Following this, Maka finally succeeds in turning Sōru Ītā into a death scythe, and the duo become part of the newly formed Meister unit Spartoi along with their friends, who rescue Death the Kid and defeat Noah, though a new Noah is created by the arcane power of the Book of Ibon thanks to its tables of contents. While DWMA searches for Asura's whereabouts, Krona resurfaces in a city in Russia, destroying it and killing the Death Scythe station there, finally being taken by insanity after being forced by Medusa to kill her. Maka is ordered by Shinigami to hunt down Krona, and while searching for her with her powers, she inadvertently discovers Asura's location on the moon. The DWMA launches an attack on the moon to take down Asura, just to be repelled by his crown armies. Maka and the others manage to take the upper hand helped by the witches after Death the Kid successfully convinces them to establish a temporary alliance, but the situation gets even more chaotic with the interference of Krona, who absorbs Asura's body before being overtaken by him. In the end, Maka, Kid and Black Star, along their weapons, defeat Asura in a decisive battle on the moon and return on Earth, with Death the Kid becoming the new Shinigami in place of his deceased father and establishing a peace treaty with the witches. Differences in the anime adaptation. The anime series faithfully adapts the plot of the manga until DWMA's first major battle against arachnophobia, at which point it deviates from the manga's plot considerably. After giving DWMA information on arachnophobia, Medusa takes advantage of Stein's increasing madness to lure him away with her. Krona leaves DWMA with teacher and Death Scythe Mareem Jolnir, and the two manage to bring back Stein after Maka defeats Medusa. Meanwhile, Arachne finds Asura and forms an alliance with him, intending to spread his madness across the world. Shinigami and Asura resume their fight in the ensuing confrontation between DWMA and arachnophobia, which ends with Asura defeating Shinigami, turning on Arachne, and eating her soul. Maka defeats Asura in the final battle, Shinigami recovers from his injuries, and the world returns to normal. Soul Eater Not. Soul Eater Not is a side story to the main series, focusing on a freshman halberd named Tsugumi Harudari, who befriends two other Meisters, Mem Tatane and Anaya Hepburn. All three take part in the Not class at DWMA and learn to control their powers in order to overcome their difficulties to have a normal life, as opposed to the battle-oriented EAT class taken by Maka, Soul, and their companions. Medusa and Arachne's younger sister Shola is introduced in this story as the antagonist. The events of Not take place prior to the events of the main series. Sid Barrett, who is killed and revived as a zombie early in Soul Eater, is still alive. Medusa works undercover at DWMA as a nurse. Meister Kim Deal and her weapon partner Jacqueline Alanton-Dupre copyright are initially unacquainted. And Liz and Patty have recently been taken in by Death the Kid. Development. After the end of his first manga series, Iki, Atsushi Ōkubo created a one-shot story called Soul Eater published in Gangan Powered. Japanese readers were so fascinated by it that Ōkubo created two other one-shots called Black Star and Death the Kid. Since the results were high, the editor of Gangan Comics asked Ōkubo to create a series from his one-shots which became the introductory chapters to Soul Eater. Media, Manga. Soul Eater began as a manga series written and illustrated by Atsushi Ōkubo. The manga initially began as three separate one-shots serialized between June 24, 2003 and November 26, 2003 across two manga magazines published by Square Enix, first in the summer 2003 special edition of Gangan Powered, followed by the autumn 2003 special edition of the same magazine, and finally in Gangan Wing. The manga started regular serialization in Square Enix's monthly Shonen Gangan manga magazine with a June 2004 issue sold on May 12, 2004, and it concluded with a September 2013 issue sold on August 12, 2013. The first tankobon volume was released by Square Enix under their Gangan Comics imprint on June 22, 2004 in Japan, and as of June 22, 2013, 24 volumes have been released. There will be 25 volumes in total. The manga has been licensed by Yen Press for distribution in English in North America. The manga was initially serialized in Yen Press Yen Plus Anthology magazine, the first issue of which went on sale on July 29, 2008. The first English volume of the manga was sold on October 27, 2009. Another manga series which runs alongside the main series, titled Sōru Ītā, began serialization in the February 2011 issue of Monthly Shonen Ganga and sold on January 12, 2011. Sōru Ītā is licensed by Yen Press, and it is released in English simultaneously. The first tankobon volume was released on September 22, 2011, and as of July 21, 2012, 2 volumes have been released. Drama CD. A drama CD was released on August 31, 2005 by Square Enix entitled Sōru Ītā, Special Social Studies Field TRIPC Permel to the First Equal 1/4 SHC Section EA, Zaruata Tokubetsu Shikaika Kanaku. The CD came bundled with an art book and a script of the CD dialogue. Of the cast used for the drama CD, only Black Star's voice actress Yumiko Kobayashi was retained for the anime voice cast. Anime. A 51-episode anime adaptation was directed by Takuya Igarashi, and produced by Bones, Aniplex, Dentsu, Media Factory, and TV Tokyo. Bones and Aniplex were responsible for the animation and music production respectively. The anime's scenario writer was Akatsuki Yamato, who based the anime's story on Atsushi Ōkubo original concept. Character design was headed by Yoshiyuki Ito, with overall art direction by Norifumi Nakamura. The anime's conceptual design was done by Shinji Aramaki. The episode started airing on April 7, 2008 on TV Tokyo, and 2 animated specials aired on May 29 and June 1, 2008. The episodes also aired at later dates on TV Aki, TV Hokkaido, TV Osaka, TV Setachi, and TV Kyushu Broadcasting Company. The final episode aired on March 30, 2009. The first DVD compilation volume was released on August 22, 2008 with the first 3 episodes. The second DVD compilation volume was released on September 25, 2008 with episodes 4 through 7. Each DVD volume will be released in monthly intervals. The anime was licensed by Funimation, who released the series in 4 half-season DVD box sets starting with the first volume in February 2010. The anime was regularly broadcast Mondays at 6 p.m. on TV Tokyo. The official Japanese website of the Sōru Ītā anime series announced that each episode will air in 2 different versions, the regular Monday 6 p.m. version and a late-night Sōru Ītā late show version. Special footage was added at the start and end of the commercial break. The next episode preview was also different from the regular version. The dual broadcast of this supernatural action series was being billed as the world's first evening and late-night resonance broadcast. The resonance term refers to a story concept in which the characters, such as the heroine Maka and her living weapon partner Sōru Ītā, achieve maximum power by synchronizing their souls. MTV Portugal premiered Sōru Ītā on February 1, 2010. In the Philippines, Sōru Ītā aired in a Tagalog version over the cable channel Hero TV, which will last from April to June 2010. The anime made its North American television debut when it started airing on the Funimation channel on September 6, 2010, and aired on Adult Swim's Toonami block in North America from February 17, 2013. The series is being rebroadcast by TV Tokyo under the title Sōru Ītā, repeat show as of September 30, 2010, featuring new opening and closing themes. It was broadcast in Italy on Re4 between September 2, 2010 and September 8, 2011. An anime adaptation of Sōru Ītā has been announced. Video games, Sōru Ītā, Monotone Princess, an action-adventure video game exclusively for the Wii and developed by Square Enix with Bones, was released on September 25, 2008, in Japan only. 2 characters that appear in the game, Grimoire and Ponora, are original characters designed by author Atsushi Ōkubo. Ponora is the titular monotone princess and Grimoire is known as Noah in the manga. A soundtrack called Shibuzen's Treasure Campus Broadcast Music Complete Works was released as a pre-order bonus CD. Sōru Ītā, Plot of Medusa is an action game produced by Namco Bandai Games for the Nintendo DS and was released on October 23, 2008. Soul Eater, Battle Resonance is a fighting game produced by Namco Bandai Games for the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation Portable and was released on January 29, 2009. Music: 6 pieces of theme music are used for the episodes. 2 opening themes and 4 closing themes. The first opening theme is Resonance by TM Revolution for the first 30 episodes, and the single was released on June 11, 2008. The second opening theme is Paper Moon by Tommy Heavenly 6 from episode 31 onwards. The single was released on December 10, 2008 by Death Star Records. The first closing theme is I Wanna Be by Stance Punks for the first 13 episodes, and the 51st episode. The single was released on June 4, 2008. The second closing theme is Style by Kana Nishino from episode 14 to 26. The single was released on August 13, 2008 by Sony Music Entertainment Japan. The third closing theme is Bakusa Yumuta by Soul Doubts Digimo from episode 27 to 39. The single was released on November 26, 2008 by Sony Music Entertainment Japan. The final closing theme is Strength by Abingdon Boys School from episode 40 through episode 50. The single was released on February 25, 2009. The anime rebroadcasting features 2 additional opening and closing themes. The first opening is Counter Identity by Unison Square Garden, released in autumn 2010, and the first ending is Ono Kaori by Yui Makino, released on November 10, 2010. The second opening is Iga Oshiyo by Shintsuji was released on March 9, 2011, and Northern Lights by How Mary Mary. The first character song Maxi single sung by Shiaki Omagawa and Kaki Yoshiyama was released on August 6, 2008 by Aniplex. The second single by Yumiko Kobayashi and Kaori Nezuka was released on September 3, 2008, and the third single by Mamoru Miyano, Akino Watanabe, and Naomi Takahira was released on October 1, 2008. Composed and produced by Takuya Saki, 2 CD soundtracks have been released for the Soul Eater anime series. Soul Eater Original Soundtrack 1 was released on August 27, 2008 with 20 tracks, and Soul Eater Original Soundtrack 2 was released on March 18, 2009 with 22 tracks by Aniplex. The theme song for Soul Eater, Monotone Princess, is Souls Crossing sung by TM Revolution, and is included on the Resonance single. Reception. Writing for the Los Angeles Times, Charles Solomon ranked the series the 6th best anime on his top 10. References. External links: Manga official website, Anime official website, Soul Eater at TV Tokyo, Soul Eater, Monotone Princess video game official website, Soul Eater, Plot of Medusa video game official website, Soul Eater, Battle Resonance video game official website, Soul Eater anime at Funimation, Soul Eater at Anime News Network's Encyclopedia.